It was just such a fresh new idea, something that's not really been done before, and they got everything right until they got it all wrong. But I don't believe that the server's dead. I don't. I just think it needs someone or something to revive it back to where it was. And don't get me wrong, it's not like I'm saying I don't want no pixel people in there. It's not like I'm saying I don't want anyone in there. I just want everybody to understand that the server is the most important thing, not the people that come in it. You know, just because you've got, I don't know, 1 million viewers, for argument's sake, doesn't mean to say that you're going to get preferential treatment. You're the same as any other human being. Maybe that's just me. That's just the way I look at it. You know, I've never. You all know me from the days of the other city I was in. I don't show preferential treatment to anybody, and I don't care how much you pay each month. Everybody turns around and says, "Oh, I pay this much to be on your city," and it's like, and what does that make you above the rules of the law? I don't think you'll find it does. Now, do I agree with some of the decisions that were made? No, I don't know a lot of the decisions that were made. I don't even know the circumstances in which they were made in. I've seen a couple of videos where obviously it's from the aggrieved person, which is going to be skewed in their favour. So I don't have enough information to comment on it definitively. I just find that there was definitely wrong on both sides, and there could have probably been an easy compromise to be made. At least 100 people in that city came to try to get discovered through those few no pixel players. Glad they're gone. Yeah, no, exactly. I mean, I don't know if you know, but I hardly come in when the no pixel people were on, because I came. This was before or during, as I was about falling ill, so I wasn't in there much when they were on. I was quite glad of it, because, you know, like, as much as I love getting viewers and stuff, I want people to be there with me because they like me. They like what I'm doing, regardless of whether or not I'm playing GTA, painting by numbers, or whatever else I choose to do. I don't want people to be there to just come and watch me for one particular thing. I mean, that's fine if you do. I've got no issue with it, and I'm not damning you for doing that if that's what you do. What I'm trying to say is that you should be there for the streamer, not for the content. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I look at it wrong. What's this? Anyway, got to go back to work, mate. Like I said, if you want to go on either, I'll be ready. Awesome, will do, buddy. I stopped a public bus driver to ask if he had a bus schedule. Dude got off the bus and had a decent convo with me for 10 minutes. Yeah, it is quality role playing there, and I was going to open up a bus company thing. Is there anywhere that we can? All right, thank you. Hard on it. Just have my dinner. I'm having jacket potatoes with crab salad. Tuna mayo, and a side salad, which looks lovely. Thank you very much, sweetheart. My wife just brought it in. This is one of the first meals I've had in a long time. Yeah, oh, it does. It looks amazing. Like, check that out. It's bloody hot, so it's going to sit there and wait for a while. Hi, Mark. But yeah. Yes, I have. I had another gallstone infection about 2.5 to 3 months ago now, and that lasted for about a week to 10 days. And unfortunately, ever since then, I haven't been able to eat properly, and I've been getting regular stomach problems. I've lost, I think it's 15, 16 kilos in 2 months in weight, because I'm just not eating, and I have no appetite, and then I'll get like really, really bad stomach cramps. It's all right. It's one of them things, isn't it? You know. But the problem is that it can come on at any point. So, like, this is why I've been choosing to do paint by numbers so much, because if I started to feel ill now, I could just close this down and that's it. But when I'm playing a game and stuff, and I'm trying to, like, use the content for elsewhere as well, I can't just leave it. So this is why I haven't been playing games, and also because I look bloody awful, as you can imagine. I don't look too bad now, but yeah, I'm waiting on a blood test, which should be done early next week. And I had an examination from a nurse the other day. Yeah, terminally ill guy. It's not a good one. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and it just. So I'm just gonna wait now for my blood test and then see what the results are and move on from there. And then hopefully I won't feel so sick all the time, and I can get back to doing what I enjoy doing, because we've got a lot to finish off. I've still got Stardew Valley to do. I still have I basically have all of it. I've got my summer car, long drive, my garage, all kinds of things that I'm playing. And I just want to get back to having fun with you all. As I keep saying, and I do keep saying, it must be getting boring now. I'm just trying to get the point across that I'm not going anywhere. It's just personal circumstance at the moment. Once that personal circumstance stops, we're back. I think yes, it's good. Depresses my appetite. Percocet, it depresses my appetite. All the dip in depression from all of this has killed my appetite. I've probably lost 9 kilos in 2 months. Wow, yeah, exactly. It happens. It does happen. And I've found that I'm starting to slip back. This is another reason why I do paint by numbers, because I find it very good for depression. Because I don't have to make any decisions. It says put a number 13 there. I go to the number 13 pot and I put it there. And it takes my mind off of everything, because I'm literally concentrating on doing that and talking to you guys as well. So I'm not lonely. And then at the end of it, I've got a product that I can be proud of, like I have with all my other pictures that I've done. And these ones I'm more proud of.
The scope of my genius knows no bounds.
Papa Bingles, thank you so much for the follow. I genuinely appreciate it. Welcome to the crazy crew. That's very kind of you. I gotta go, and I really haven't said much, laugh out loud. But this is real Oh, that's awesome. Thank you. I try. I do try. And thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. You have yourself a great day, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care. It's so nice when new people come in and just, it's kind of a really big confidence boost to me, because like the overriding fact is everyone turns around and says, like, it's nice, chilled, relaxed, it's a friendly atmosphere, and that's all I've ever tried to promote. Not because I'm trying to do that specifically, it's just me, and that's why I take it as such a compliment when somebody says it, because it just means that you like me. Not what I'm doing, because this is me. Maybe that's narcissistic, I don't know. Who knows? And then this bit over here. Down here. But yeah, I've got a lot of games that I want to continue playing. I want to play the new. I've owned it since day one, but it was broken on day one. I've got the new Star Wars game, Survivor. I did complete the other one, Fallen Order, and I really enjoyed that. So I want to get on and play that, and I just want to get back to some sort of normality, I suppose. I'm trying to reinvent the wheel. Laugh out loud at that name, Papa Bingles. Sounds so British, doesn't it? It does. Papa Bingle. Well, what can I say? Brits are the best. Americans ain't bad, They're very athletic. They do plenty of stuff that causes them injuries. So when was the last time you was in Ignite? I was in there yesterday. For a little bit. I bought myself a car, which was nice. I went through the whole debacle at the DMV, which was kind of fun, I have to be honest. It was nice having to register your car. I like that. I should do this with a bigger paintbrush, but I cannot be bothered to change. I think it was in last Saturday. Might try and pop in there a bit later on as well today. I wouldn't mind going and just doing the job just to get my funds up. I just don't, honestly, for the life of me, I don't know what I want to do in there. You know, like my mate keeps saying to me, well, what do you want to do? Do you want to go and do this? Do you want to go and do that? I said, I've got no idea. Coming from staff to then being just an ordinary player is it's a very weird thing. The leg doesn't like sitting at the computer, so gaming limited and haven't had the energy to stream. Yeah, I get you on that one.
Well,
I
hi,
do.
Mark.
I really do. It's the same up. I don't know what to do with my character. Yeah, it's horrible, isn't it? Because when you've been chief of EMS and you own PDM and you've done this and you've done that, it's like you would kind of like to go back to that, and it's very difficult to just go back in there and then work for somebody else. I have no issue with doing it, but it's just so weird because you're so conflicted because they do something. It's like, Jesus, that's really not the right thing to do. But you don't feel like you can say anything. Friends ask me, what do you want to do? And I'm like, I don't know. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's a weird situation to be in. Like I didn't moan as such, but I was always complaining a bit about, you know, staffing and then trying to do this and not being able to RP. And then like I'm without staff now, and it's like it doesn't feel the same anymore. You know? But for anybody that hasn't tried GTA RP, I highly suggest you give it a go. It's so good. Friend, I don't want to work in coffee shop again. Yeah, and my style of medical RP isn't quite appreciated. Yeah, and I don't want to be a cop. I completely agree with you. I completely and utterly agree. That's what. Do you know what? I actually think that you would be better suited to owning some form of club to do events, and then to do some off the wall fun stuff. You know, like take the funds, because I know you're not interested in personal wealth, right? But take the funds that you make and then actually make up really fun events for the city. Because I think that's something that Ignite is definitely lacking on, and that's city events. You know, stuff where an admin can come in and just, you know, run a race, and then winner takes a certain amount of cash or whatever else, just to bring it together, just to show that, like, you know, here, there we go, there's something fun for you. Like I used to do with the Chebrook racing. You know, and then make it so that there's not so much of a divide between admins, staff, and the player base. You know, show them that we're actually human. I wish I could own a souvenir shop. Well, it's funny you should say that, because this medical program in Rogue RP actually has a shop inside the hospital where you can buy stuff. At the moment, it's controlled by an NPC, but it wouldn't take them 2 minutes to make that an actual job. Just going to ignore you, Jack. It's 15. I'm going to go there. I mean, I like business. And oh yeah, that would be cool. But not just fishing. This one's number 1, so we'll do this bit here. That's the problem with impromptu streams, like my dinner's turned up. I'm going to let it go cold. What's this? But the server would need objects that people can actually give to others, like usable chair objects. Yeah, no, yeah, exactly. Yeah. New Day, I would have spent a lot more time in New Day, because I did actually enjoy it in there, but they're so stuck to this bloody TeamSpeak crap, which sounds awful for number one, and then you've got to have this extra program which constantly keeps crashing in the background, and it's like, just use the GTA one. If they did that, I would definitely be in there more. Not that anybody would consider me to be like a loss to the community or to the server, but that's one of the biggest reasons I don't go in there anymore, is just because of that. It's such a pain. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And then anytime you mention like coming away from TeamSpeak, the admin team are on you like flies around a pack of crap. You know, and it's like, we're never going to get rid of this. And it's like, well, dude, I mean, don't get me wrong, right? They can sit in their ivory tower at the moment because they've got a huge player base, right? And let's not muck about. So they're probably thinking, okay, we're in this really good position. We don't have to do this or consider it. But I'm telling you now, right, that it would be so much better if they didn't have TeamSpeak. Because more and more people would go in there. Like, I hate it when you're mid-conversation and then TeamSpeak just crashes. And then it's like you've got to come up with that bullshit answer of, oh, you know, my ears are blocked or my throat's gone or you know that. And it's just so immersion breaking, and it's just such a pointless thing for in my opinion. What it gives isn't worth what it takes. Granted, these are just my opinions, and I'm no barometer for the entire 5M community. I just hate it so much. Yeah, they kind of shoot themselves in the foot with. Yeah, they do. They really do. They absolutely do. And you can't even talk to anybody about it and have a civil conversation, because even when they like try to lip service you by saying like, oh yeah, you know, we can open up this and we can put it to a vote and whatever, because they know that a lot of people want to keep it. And I don't understand why people actually want to keep it, to be perfectly honest with you. It's beyond me. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I really hate this purple paint. I just have to keep going over and over it. So for those of you who this is your first time here and seeing this, I know this paint is incredibly thin and I don't know why, and the coverage is terrible. So I normally just give it the one coat whilst I'm on stream, and then I go over it off camera, because who wants to watch me do it twice? But yeah, I know the way it looks. And I can't even do it doubly this time because the paint's going to be wet still by the time I'm finished, because it doesn't look like it's going to take me much longer to do this, to be honest. Who knows, I might even get to eat my food while it's warm. I'm also one of those that when I start, I have to finish. You're welcome, ladies. I even opened the ticket and they couldn't troubleshoot it. Yeah, ticket was open too. Yeah, that's terrible. Yeah, you know me and tickets. I've never left anybody like that. Well, you know yourself how many hours I spent personally with you, you know, on Discord and helping your problem out. And that's what they should be focused on doing. But again, they have a lot of people there that don't really know what they're doing with all kind of aspects. Serious. Please do. Cold food is blah. Yeah, it is. You're quite right. All right. Thank you for the lurk. Yeah, I really should be finishing.
Oh, hi, Mark.
That's it. Yeah. Didn't get the Mark Buddy service. Oh, well, you know, it's because you didn't work hard enough. You know, what can I tell you? I don't give this away for free. You know, got to work for it. There are plenty of immature children, boys. Let's not call them children. There are plenty of immature boys in 5M. All right. When you come across a man, you have to work for it. You know, I'm not that guy that sits there all day long fawning all over women. And you know, constantly complimenting them and just trying to, you know. I'm the guy that comes up to you in a bar and gives you the drink, whichever it is drink that you're drinking. Although nowadays that would be completely out of the what's it. But that used to be my old chat up line, basically. Never used to say anything. I used to see a girl at a club, and if I really liked her, then what I'd do is I'd work out what drink it was that she was drinking, right? And then all I'd do is whilst there was loads of guys there trying to scream in her ear with kebab-fueled drunken breath, is I'd just walk over there and then I'd just give them the drink and then walk away without looking back. And I can tell you now, that never failed, because they always come over and spoke to me. It's like, even if it was just to say, what's this? And it's a drink for you. Sorry, I couldn't stay any longer, but you looked like you was being inundated by every man with a penis. So I just decided that if you was to come over, we could chat. And if you weren't to come over, then I bought a lovely woman a drink. My success rate with that was 100%. I'm not going to lie. But you see, I was also happy to just stand and have a conversation with somebody as well. It wasn't all just about, you know. Well, I'm guessing you all know anyway. And then that there. There. So number 7, number 1. And then a 12. We got 3 colours left. People don't know how to flirt these days. Yeah, exactly. That's because everybody is conditioned these days to be like people are on Love Island and on Geordie Shore. You know, nobody understands the art of it anymore because it's all sort of left to you up on a plate. You don't have to work for anything, and that's what's ruined everything, you know. And my granddaughters are all grown up in that society, and it scares the hell out of me. But I'm trying to teach them, you know, to have a little bit more self-worth. Hopefully it works, or if not, I'll just have to buy a shotgun. You know. I'm not necessarily a violent man, but I can tell you this much. I would quite happily go to prison for anybody that hurt my grandchildren. Once this one's down, we should be down to 2 colours. I feel like I've only been in here like 10 minutes. It's probably been longer. Well, it hasn't been on here an hour. Who knew? This bit here. Perfect. There. Brilliant. Yeah, this particular blue paint is dry as anything. A little bit of water and it actually starts working like paint should. Bit more water, bit more paint. There. I will smarten that up in a bit. This is a 7. Right, that needs just going over there. Clean the brush out. We're down to 2 colours. It's kind of exciting. Now, these are the bits I like. I like getting to the corners of the end of it, and it's like you can just sit back and you can get just a feeling, a sense of pride when you've done it, because it's like, you know, I did that. I sat there and I did that, and I've achieved this, and I think it looks great. If you could see my face, I actually have a permanent smile on it now because I know I'm really close to the end. And I'm going to take this opportunity. I'm not going to sign this one on camera because I forgot to get my what do they call them, magic marker or whatever it is, to be able to sign it for my granddaughter and date it. And I'm not going to do it in paint because it looked bloody awful on the other one, in my opinion. I can't remember what I was going to say. Yeah, I just want to thank each and every one of you who have watched this on YouTube and left a comment or a like, or even subscribed to me on YouTube. You know, the only reason I keep posting videos on there is because you guys, you know, just keep doing that. And if you didn't, oh balls, I just went over the blue bit. What happens when you try and rush a little bit? Now I'm going to put blue everywhere, aren't I? Can you not, please? Thank you. Okay. Yeah, so I just want to thank you for anybody who's actually sat and watched all of it from start to finish. Thank you especially. It really does. It lifts my day up whenever I go in there or onto Twitch, and you know, you see so many people have viewed it, and I respond to every comment that I get on YouTube. So even if it's just to say hello, you know, you'll definitely get a response from me. And to all my regular viewers and followers, well, I show my appreciation so much to you guys. You all know how I feel about you all, and how much you make me want to come back and do this all the time. Plus, I sound all gushy now, don't I? The hell. And this bit down here. Nice straight line. Come on. Screw that in. Screw that bit in there. Perfect. Coming to the end of this. We should just finish up there. So yeah, I'm going to sign this and I'm going to date it off camera because like I said, I've got to get that pen. Who knows, one day I could become rich and incredibly famous, and this could be like a Jackson Pollock. Could you imagine it? I mean, I think it's more than likely going to be more of a load of, but anyway. So we shall do that, and we are down to our final colour. It's pretty exciting for me, not going to lie. And number 12, which is a nice orange. We should just lather this up. See if we can work it with this brush. I don't normally like to work with wet paint in such close proximity to each other because it usually, like you just see with the blue, usually works out shooting me in the foot. But considering it's the last piece of the picture, I'm kind of too excited to not do it. Here we go. Down here, and then let's get a nice straight edge. Straight edge. Straight edge. Perfect. Considering the size of the brush, I am impressed with myself. I know I keep saying, I've said this a couple of times now, but it just goes to show you that practice definitely makes perfect, as I have again said on many occasions. Nice. We are definitely coming to the end. The end is nigh. Up there. Try not to rush because that's usually when I make a mistake. I try and do it too quickly. But I tell my missus all the time, you know. Hey Mateus, how you doing? You've caught me right as I'm about to finish this picture. Welcome in. See that? I'm actually going to add a little bit of water with this because I notice it's not going into the canvas properly. Down the edge. Right there. And then another big blob of paint. Cover that up. You can come out because you were just a set piece. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is that. It's not great, if I'm being honest, but I'm waiting on a blood test, and things are going to get better soon. Kill or cure. You know, thank you for thinking about me. Thank you for the nice message and stuff. As soon as I'm back to health, we'll be back to gaming and doing all kinds of stuff that I normally love to do with you all on here. But that I'm incredibly impressed with. I never thought that I would have liked a picture that was done in this kind of art style, like different colours and whatever else. But I absolutely love it, and I hope my granddaughter's going to enjoy it.